Tonight on Grilling with the Guru, it's all about coffee.
Coffee rub, coffee rub.
So we're going to be exploring coffee rub, how to use it, what it means, how it can help you have a better steak and or pork chop
or chicken,
or chicken. Yeah, we're going to talk about all that.
Yep.
Also, we're gonna try a new side dish. We're gonna call it right now. We're gonna call it Guru Rice or Steakhouse Rice. We'll
Guru Rice. I
but
love it.
We're gonna figure it all out in a few minutes because Grilling with the Guru starts
right now. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Kurt,
what we got, baby?
Man, we got a nice little prepared meal that we're going to be cooking for our guests tonight.
Yes.
And it's featuring coffee rub.
Yes.
Not just any coffee. This is Mr. Lester's coffee.
Tell them about it.
Well, it's a friend of ours, Mindy Boy Sanders. Her dad was a World War II veteran.
Obviously, you can see his
I don't know if
picture.
it was a dad or a grandfather.
He's looking dapper.
I don't know. World War II.
Thank
She's
you
my
for your
age.
service.
Yeah, it's probably her grandfather. Anyway, Mindy, you're going to be mad at me. I should have done my research, but this man was a war hero, and he loved serving coffee to all the veterans at the Veteran Center.
Yeah.
And so she came up with this with her husband and said, I want to have a coffee. And let me tell you, this is like Indonesian, South American blended coffee. It is
Keep talking to me, baby.
amazing.
Keep talking to me.
She brought this to me, and she brought me the little Keurig cups that, you know, you can fill yourself. You like that, huh? Nothing like that. So look, she said, well, y'all, I want y'all to talk about it. I said, we're going to talk about it. We're going to put that on some steaks. She said, you can't put that on those steaks. I
Watch
said,
me do.
Yeah, you can.
Hey.
So that's what we're going to do.
We got to thank our sponsors.
Look, can we thank our sponsors?
Speaking of that, we got big news, baby.
Oh, we got a new food sponsor.
Super One Foods. Thank you, Super One Foods.
We go.
Hey,
moving on up.
moving on up to Super One Foods.
Moving on up.
Super One Foods of Acadiana, so all your stores of all your Super One Foods in Acadiana, Youngsville, Scott, Brobridge,
They're
wherever
everywhere,
they are.
and that's
go
like
see
a
them.
very nice store.
Excellent store. You went to shop there today?
I did. And we want to thank Courtesy Motors of Brobridge.
CourtesyBB.com. Go pick yours out. I got mine.
And if you're from around here, you say Palm Bro.
Yeah, courtesy. You can't do courtesypalmbrew.com. They ain't got that one yet, but I bet they will.
BB.com. I got mine picked out.
Yeah.
We need to talk to April though, because look, she better step it up.
Sharpen your pencil,
Look,
baby.
Matt's like, he got her name right.
Yeah, Penelope. Anyway, hey, we want to thank Gilbert's Greatest Makers of Louisiana Love.
Yes,
if you ain't cooking with the love, you ain't loving what you're cooking.
Hey man, you know Tiny Prudhomme called me up and said, man, where can a buddy of mine wants to buy that in Brobridge? We shooting in Brobridge.
We gonna get it.
Hey, look,
We gonna get it.
if you own a grocery store in Brobridge, you better start carrying this stuff, or we're gonna have to move locations or something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out.
And we can't do any of it without Cajun Grill.
The silver bullet.
Yeah, doing all the heavy lifting right here in the back.
We got it kicking right now. The temperature
4 1/4.
4 1/4.
Yeah.
And we can get it up even higher than that if we want to. So how we gonna cook these steaks?
All right. So look, steaks and pork loins, so some loin chops. So we're gonna make a rub using this one Mr. Lester's coffee,
Mixed with.
some Louisiana Love,
You betcha.
and maybe a couple other little secret ingredients along the way. And we're gonna do 2 preparations to see. We're kind of curious of how the coffee is gonna react. So
High heat, low heat.
high heat, yeah, we're gonna
Low
reverse
heat
sear.
meaning
We're gonna
reverse
reverse sear
sear,
some of
right.
them, and we're gonna direct sear some of them, or so I should say traditionally cook some of them, and we're gonna see if there's any effective, which one's better. There are some considerations when it comes to using coffee as a rub, and we're gonna talk about those in a little bit. And then we're gonna also we're gonna try a new
Guru
side
rice?
dish called Guru Rice, or we're gonna call it
Guess it's
Steakhouse
our
Rice.
Guru rice.
So what we're gonna do is, listen, whenever you eat a nice steak, it's nice to have a nice steak sauce, that doesn't come in a square bottle like that, one you
Right.
make yourself. So we thought about, why don't we make the steak sauce and cook rice in it, and that way you have it all in one, you have a side.
But we're gonna have all these lovely vegetables. We got some shiitake mushrooms. We
Yep.
got some baby bella mushrooms.
We're gonna do
garlic,
some nice onions,
onion
some
top,
carrots. We're gonna cook that down.
shredded carrots, y'all.
We're gonna cook that down.
That's gonna be pretty.
That's gonna be our aromatics. We're gonna make using some beef stock, some Worcestershire sauce, some different seasonings, and then we're gonna cook our rice in there.
But we don't have a rice cooker.
Oh, we're gonna figure it out. We're
Y'all
gonna show
seen
you how
this
to do-
before?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
look,
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
new to the show, you're in for a treat.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw it to
Break.
break.
Yeah, we're gonna take a
throw
little
it to break. Y'all go fill out your little voter register card. I voted 6 times already. I got about 2 more in
He's
there.
from Detroit.
That's right. So look, y'all just go do your research on all your amendments and everything.
On New Orleans.
That's right. While the commercial comes along, and we're gonna prepare. And when we come back, it's on.
He might be dead.
No.
Welcome back to Grilling with the Guru, guys.
Hey.
Keith, what we working on, baby?
Okay, we got the onion. We got a half of an onion diced up, and now I'm just gonna mince up some garlic.
Yeah, half a yellow onion. You could use white. You could use red if you want. Be careful if you use
I
red.
did
They
some
come a lot-
smothered potatoes. I did some purple onion.
Lord have mercy. So what we're making is, if you just joined us, we are making steaks and pork loins grilled with a coffee rub. The side dish, right now we're calling it Guru rice or steakhouse rice, and it's just
But
a
if you
rice
got a
dish.
suggestion, and you might win a prize if you win.
You might win some
You ain't gonna
Louisiana
win
love, you
nothing.
never
But
know.
yeah, you could win.
You
yeah.
could, you
yeah.
could.
But yeah, y'all come up with an interesting name, and we use it. You might win something.
So we have a beautiful cast iron skillet right here.
Going good.
We are going to just
Throw them
drop,
onions in there.
boom. That's the sound you want. Right there. So, like you said, half a yellow onion. And what we want to do is we want to cook, we don't really want to saute this super hard. You just want to cook it till the onions go limp, because you're still going to have some
Cook time
some
and
cook
put
time
the rice.
with the rice.
Oh yeah.
So, onions, and then we're going to put us about a cup of shredded carrots. And you might be asking why carrots? Because carrots have they have a subtle sweetness to them that's really going to help this dish out a lot. So come so. And the same thing. You don't have the reason why we went with shredded is obvious. We don't have to worry about a very long cook time. Boy, I love the smell of onions sauteing in butter.
Man, you know, I'm a little bit scared about eating them carrots. You know what Rush Limbaugh said? Everybody that eats carrots is gonna die.
Look out. Well, I think he's
speaking
right.
of Rush Limbaugh, yeah, that's sad. Huh?
Yeah.
My man's got some terminal stuff going on. But he's still kicking, pushing it out. Hey, you want that garlic now? You want to
Not
wait?
yet. We're gonna
okay,
wait a
we'll
little while.
for that.
So that's a good point. Let's not get too ahead of the garlic because it'll brown too quickly. Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna turn. Heat was a little high, so I'm gonna turn it down. You can do that on the Cajun grill. You just drop.
You turn the knob.
Hey, just drop it like that. Drop it like
It's
that.
as easy as that, y'all.
Yeah.
It's as easy as that.
So I'm gonna slice up our mushrooms,
You want them sliced like that?
however you do 'em. Yeah.
I like them sliced. That's gonna be nice
Yeah,
in the
that's
pot.
perfect. Yeah,
and we're
yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
use the whole bundle. And then look, guys, the thing about this thing, because when we were texting each other, what we're gonna cook, we got a debate, we got an election, blah, and me and Matt were like, we can't miss a debate. Shiitake.
Yeah. So these are shiitake mushrooms. A lot of recipes you see for shiitake is called to remove the stem, and I like to remove the stem. I like to keep them to make stock. The reason why is they're very, very tough. These are very tough. So it's good. It's good to take the stems off.
And I wasn't finished talking.
I'm sorry, I
But,
walked all over.
But no, that's all. I'm a gentleman. I'm gonna let you talk.
Ah!
But the reason we're doing this particular menu, guys, for y'all is because you can cook this pronto.
Yeah.
Like in and out in 30 minutes. It's done. Now it's gonna take us a little longer because we got a little prep time and we're filming for you guys. But we're gonna be home in time for the debate, Matt.
Yeah. So realistically, if you didn't do any prep work, you're looking at 45 minutes to an hour
Lord.
from start to finish. Okay.
Man, these things are so.
Yep.
They smell so good.
Yeah, if you haven't had shiitakes or you haven't had them in a while, treat yourself. They are absolutely delicious. They have a very unique flavor, and I love them. So
That's perfect right there.
we're gonna
bro.
drop those in our skillet too because
I'm coming in.
it's not that you can't overcook mushrooms. It's just really tough.
Oh, that smells good already.
All right. So
After we add that,
yeah.
let's go ahead and just maybe stir that around. We thank
Yeah.
our sponsors again. We got Courtesy Motors
Yeah.
and Bro Bridge,
Yeah.
man. They stepped up and they loving up on the gurus, and we love them back. And then we got a new food sponsor, Super One Foods.
Super One Foods.
Right there in Youngsville. You guys go support them guys. And the Cajun Grill and Louisiana Love.
And that's what we're doing right now.
'Cause
So listen,
if you ain't got the love,
you ain't loving what you cook.
you ain't loving what you ain't cooking. You just ain't cooking.
So whenever you put mushrooms in a skillet, they're like
A lot of
sponges.
water.
That when at first they're like sponges, they're gonna suck up all your fat, all your oil or whatever you have. Speaking of which, we have about 2 tablespoons of olive oil and about 2 tablespoons of butter. They're gonna take all that in at first. You go, oh, there's nothing left in the pan. They're gonna once it cooks, they're gonna release their water and it'll be fine again.
Oh yeah. So look, I'm gonna just mix the rub real quick while we're talking. So
Do
look,
it,
guys, use your favorite seasoning, which I know is Louisiana love. Put a couple of tablespoons in a mixing bowl. All right. And we're gonna take this coffee. And you're gonna use half of that. So you use about a tablespoon of the coffee, and you're gonna put that. Comes out like that.
Make sure it's fine ground.
Oh yeah, and that's what I told Mandy. I said, how fine is your ground? And she said, I said, 'cause most coffee we'd have to put it in a food processor,
Correct.
stick
Or
stick
grind
blender,
or spice grinder or something like that.
But this is pretty. It's almost like espresso ground.
Yeah.
So look, guys, and you just mix it up. You just want to mix it up. Now, if you want to doctor it up any more like that, I mean, you can add any other kind of seasoning. You can add bay, you can add some allspice, you can add anything you want, or chili powder. Somebody likes a little southwestern.
Now the one thing I'm seeing that I think we should add to that is that fresh ground,
cracked black pepper.
Yeah, you can never go wrong.
And you can do it now, or you can do it at the tail end.
Absolutely.
Either way.
Absolutely.
But look, man, now smell. Now look.
Look at the color. Look at the color on
the
that.
reason I told that to Mindy, I said, now look, we're gonna have to put you and Kurt's minds together.
Yeah.
And he can buy some of your coffee, and you could have a whole nother rub.
Yeah, another rub.
Another Louisiana seasoning, which would be a coffee rub. Well, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm thinking out loud.
So hey guys, we're gonna take another little break.
Dude, taste that.
All right.
Taste that.
This is gonna be awesome.
You got that nutty flavor.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Oh.
Come back in a couple minutes. We're going to talk more about how the coffee is going to affect the meats, why this is going to benefit you, how we're going to cook them, and then we're going to keep working on our rice.
That's right. Because we're going to be doing the filet mignon.
Look out, baby. It's going to be something else. We're going to see you in 2 minutes. Come back now.
Oh! Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Kurt,
What we got, baby?
ooh, that rice is looking good.
Rice is looking fantastic.
Man, all them vegetables almost had like an Oriental look to it.
Yeah,
All the
because of the
carrots
and the mushrooms
onions,
and
the
the
mushrooms.
It's going to be delicious.
What?
I promise.
Yep.
Okay.
So, hey, guys.
The main event, right?
Okay, so yeah, we told you how we made that. We added a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper on top of that, but I'm
Yeah.
telling you guys, that right there.
So it's going to be it's going to
The
be
flavor
really good. It's going to be
profile.
a completely different flavor profile than you used to have. So how do you use it? What does it do for you? How does it benefit you? So you use it just like you do any other rub or seasoning. Just look right on top.
And the thicker the cut, the
The
more
better.
rub you can put, guys.
Yeah, and look, when you're doing a fillet like this, don't forget
All
about the
around.
sides. Don't forget about the sides, okay? So just like that. And look, when we say rub, go ahead and press it in. Press it in, all right? Why? Because I don't want to lose any of that flavor.
Oh, no.
So coffee has some chemicals in it called alkaloids
As well as oils.
and oils, and they react really well with beef proteins and fat. Okay, so that's why this is going to work. We don't even, I mean, we're going to cook it, but we don't even have to cook it to tell you that this is going to work.
Okay, I'm
So
gonna take that one.
Yeah, because we're
I'm
going to
put
reverse.
this one indirect, y'all.
Yeah, and
so
I'm gonna do-
indirect meaning my fire's over here, and we're gonna put it over here. The direct fire on the cooking surface is probably around 700-800 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Over here, it's probably closer to like 250-300
But
degrees.
look, and we're going to do a pork too.
We're gonna do a pork loin just the same way.
For science. We're doing it for science, everybody, for science. So that's what we're doing. That's how the coffee is going to benefit you. It's going to be a very earthy flavor, right? And then with the Louisiana love, with the perfect balance of Louisiana love, the spices and the kosher salt and everything,
The pepper and the onion powder and
it's
all that
absolutely
good
going to
stuff.
come together, okay? So this is something that you could absolutely use. Would recommend it. Lamb.
Oh,
anything.
lamb.
Yeah, it'd be perfect. So
I bet you it'd even be good with some seafood.
yeah, it would, but
You want it to take over.
You'd run the risk of it overpowering it. But
Yeah.
a strong seafood like an oyster,
Oh yeah.
you'd be right on time. So hey, another little break, guys. When you come back, we're gonna continue reverse searing, checking on our rice, and then cooking some more.
I need to make some more rub.
Get some rub done, baby, because we're gonna see y'all in a couple minutes, guys. Come back, see.
And we love you.
Welcome back to Grillin' with the Guru, guys.
Woo-hoo!
Look, fresh cracked black pepper. If you just joined us, thank you.
Yeah, we love y'all.
We are doing steaks. We're doing steaks and pork loin with a coffee rub. Mr. Lester's Coffee, locally,
right.
locally
It
produced.
is, well, it's not produced locally, but the person who owns the company is from here.
There we go.
Mindy Boy Sanders.
Mindy boys.
And let me tell you,
Oh, baby.
Yeah,
What
and
kind
we're
of blend you said this was? Indonesian?
it's Indonesian and South American.
Oh, that's
That's
fancy
right.
stuff for a Cajun.
Yeah, but look, we're doing two different. Sure, we got some on the grill right now. Watch,
Yeah.
man, I'm gonna pop it open
Come
just
see,
for a
man.
second. See, these have been sitting over here indirect, no fire over here. We got
Give me a
the
little
rice
peek.
going.
Give me a little peek.
Oh, because we can
That's
stop it.
Some steakhouse guru rice.
So like these. Oh my God. Oh. And then, so it's about done right here. So we're gonna finish them off with these other ones that are still sitting over there raw.
Yep.
We're gonna put that directly over the fire and sear them both.
So we're using coffee along with some Louisiana love, some fresh cracked black pepper, and you could do other things too.
You can make it your own.
A little bit of cinnamon would be something very different, unique. A little bit of ground ginger. You can even go warm spices, allspice or something like that.
But I
Clove.
was using half. So if whatever you use, 2 tablespoons of your seasoning, your
Yeah.
favorite seasoning. Hopefully it's Louisiana love. If it's not,
It better
stop
be-
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'd use a half. So a half
Yeah, so
half
two,
of that.
two of this and half of coffee or whatever.
That's right.
So what does the coffee do for you? The chemicals in the coffee, the alkalines and the acids
And the oils.
and the oils, the tannins, react with the proteins in the meat and the liquids in the meat, which is, everybody says it's blood. It's not blood, it's hemoglobin. But it reacts and the flavors just match well. Your brain says, that's good. And it's different. Okay, and the benefit is you get this. Look at
Your
the
brain,
color
your brain says that.
all the time.
Mine goes, God no!
And look at this incredible color you have here. Okay,
Did you see it on the grill?
man, when we're gonna finish it. So
Wait till we cut into that.
a couple cautions, okay, a little cautionary tale. Because coffee has these tannins in it, because it has oils, and because it has a certain amount of sugar, not the sweet, not cane sugar, but a type of sugar,
Right.
it will burn pretty quick,
Yeah.
and it's already roasted.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not telling you don't grill it. What I'm telling you is this is not a super high, super hard sear.
No.
Okay, watch it. Turn it often. Turn
Yeah.
it often. Okay, until you get your doneness. So indirect may be the better way to go with this
I
because
think
you
so.
won't have it exposed to a hard sear for such a long time. But we're gonna find out. We experiment.
And you don't get that bullseye effect, which is, I think, one of the most popular reasons why
Absolutely.
people like doing the reverse sear. When you get that done temperature, it's done that same, through and through.
Kisi Saboza.
Bullseye. Okay, so let pay attention, y'all.
Come in.
I've been drinking Coca-Cola. I got belches coming out of me. Okay. So look, with the bullseye, say that's cooked.
Yeah.
We seared it, right?
Yeah.
So if you do 2 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on this side, it's gonna be cooked the first 1/4 inch on each side.
Yeah.
If I cut it right there, it's dead raw in the middle.
Right.
So you got to keep flipping it, keep flipping it. So say you get to the internal temperature that you like is 130, medium rare.
And it should be.
Yeah. And you go ahead and cut it where the inside's 130, but the outside's probably more like 170.
So when you cut it and you look at it, the color differentiations look like a bullseye.
All right, it starts brown all the way to red, pink, and then red in the middle.
Right. So that's what's called a
Bullseye
bullseye effect.
effect.
And what the reason why that's not very desirable is because when you're doing all that cooking on a thick piece of meat, you're drying out the outside layers. You're cooking them to well done. Nobody likes that. You know, it just
Kind of dry,
So
a little chewy.
getting a crust is fine, but being able to minimize that bullseye effect, keeping it done the same doneness all the way through is what you
And
really
letting
shoot
all
for.
them membranes detach, and how you said, Mr. Chemist, all that
The proteins denature.
the denatured.
Yeah, the proteins
that's right.
denature and they relax. All the collagen relaxes. It's yummy stuff.
Look
Look
at
the
that.
Lord have mercy.
That's done.
All right,
We're gonna pull this off.
we're gonna take a little break,
We're
guys.
gonna take a little break, y'all.
That's beautiful.
Mm.
That's beautiful. All right,
Hot
we're gonna
dog.
take a little break, and when we come back, it's our favorite segment of the show.
Almost,
It's a la
yeah,
manger time. So hey, we're gonna see you in a couple minutes. And
Coming
you,
in hot.
You get to see us eat. Oh, look out, baby.
Oh,
see you in
yeah.
a couple, guys.
Y'all don't go nowhere. what are y'all looking at right there? Huh? What are you looking at right there?
Look
Okay.
at this.
So let's explain. This was the reverse sear. You see the colors through and through. The filet mignon, the pork.
With just a very, very thin line of crust.
Oh,
See?
Yeah. Look at the color.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's unbelievable.
And then you have here.
Yeah, this is what we refer to as the bullseye effect, guys. See how it's more well done on the outside,
Yeah.
still pink just on the middle, and here's the pork that we reverse seared as well. A little bit of pink in the middle, and that's good. Hey guys, pork doesn't have to be like well done like chicken. You can cook it to like a medium well. You know, like a 135.
Absolutely, 130, 135 is dead on.
Yeah.
So look, this is it.
And the rice.
Look at the color of the crust of look at this guy. Look at the
We
color
knew it
of
was gonna be good, and we're still freaking out.
Yeah, it really is fantastic.
Let's talk about the flavor profile.
Yeah.
So when you first put it in your mouth, you have the seasoning. You can, from
Yeah,
the love, you
you're
can
picking
taste
up
the salt,
the
you can
kosher
taste
salt.
the pepper. We had
Yeah.
a little bit of extra coarse ground black pepper.
Yes.
But then on the back end, you have this woodsy,
Earthy.
nutty, earthy.
So this is how
and
this
it marries perfectly.
this is how this dish comes together. So when you talk about building a dish, this is how you do it. So in the seasoning blend, you have those earthy tones, which matches perfectly with mushrooms,
Oh yeah.
carrots,
Came from the earth.
beef stock,
Yeah.
okay? All this stuff that's in this guru steakhouse
And now
rice.
this almost reminds me of like a Cajun Oriental dish. It has a slight Oriental flavor to it with all the vegetables, but with that Worcestershire sauce,
It's the perfect match
it's delicious.
for the meat,
Yeah.
okay? So
Look at the
it's-
mushroom.
Yeah, it's just a fantastic
I mean,
dish.
the mushrooms everywhere.
So this you gotta put this in your rotation, guys. This is where it's at right here. The coffee almost, and I know we put fresh cracked black pepper in it, but the coffee is acting like black pepper.
Yeah, it has that punch.
It's not
Flavor,
it's
not the heat.
Not heat.
No.
It's the black pepper flavor, and it all makes sense because of how they're grown and what they have. So y'all can keep talking about it. I am going to.
We're gonna do a little reverse. We did the reverse here. We're gonna do a reverse role model here. While he's eating, I'm gonna thank all the sponsors again. We want to thank Guillory's Greatest for Louisiana love. Let me tell you guys, you have to use this seasoning. It's not just grilling. This is pot and pan cooking season. This is on the grill. This is everything you need in one container for your whole kitchen. I want to thank Courtesy Motors. Courtesy Motors in Bro Bridge.
Courtesy.
Got your truck, man.
CourtesyBB.com.
Go to, and get your truck. And we want to thank Super One Food. They stepped up. They're not only providing the food, but they're actually a paying sponsor. We're on our way.
Super One.
We're on our way.
That's
Okay.
right.
So, and the Cajun Grill.
We can't do it without the Cajun Grill.
Yeah, and we wanted to give special thanks to Mindy Boyer Sanders and her beautiful coffee. I think you hit a winner. You and Kurt are going to get together, and we're going to make another rub because this would be good on brisket. We were talking about all this off camera.
But listen,
everything.
And guys, make your next meal your best meal. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to join us next time on the Guru. We don't know what we're going to be cooking, but we know it's going to be good. Love you, baby. See you next time.
Y'all gonna be here.